I need your help with something. The Mongoose Durham 26, I did this to it. Went kind of crazy. I'll put a link to the video down in the description. I've created a little bit of a dilemma for myself. The Mongoose Durham 26, that I did, this too. Went kind of crazy with the gold and ended up with something that I really like. It is an eye catcher. Everyone that's had a go on this or even a look at it has loved it. So where is the problem exactly? Because it looks pretty awesome, rides pretty awesome, so everything should be good. Well, the problem is this bike was intended to be put back in stock configuration and donated to the local trail nonprofit, like I did its sibling, the Mongoose Durham 24. The problem is, there's a lot going on. See this? My new ceilings. I have the bike barn. It's slowly progressing. You may even hear a little wind noise as I pan around because I'm right in front of the new mini split. A lot going on, about to start doing all this, and boy, it's junky. I've been cleaning it out, and I think I made it worse. But that was my shoe. That was my Converse, not me. It makes noises. See, I'm rocking. Look, that's the shoe, not me. So. All right, back on track. Wow, this is going really off the rails. But there's so much about this bike that I like that I kind of want to keep it as is in a way. And as I mentioned, I don't care what people think about me or think about what I'm riding out on the trail, but I really do like the looks. This gets looks, I think, only second to what the Lefty Cannondale gets when I'm out on the trail with it. This, just because of this fork and, the fact that, you can tell, you start looking close, that it's just a big box bike with some really awesome stuff on it. But the problem is, I meant to put the parts back. I went kind of crazy with all this that I just showed you, everything that's going on. I started trying to clear out room here, so I started throwing out parts. Or not throwing them out, I was giving them away and sending some, the ones that people didn't want. There's a local scrapper that comes by, and he makes himself a few bucks with spare parts that I give him. I give him crank sets. Did I give him the crank set? Oh yeah, definitely. Wow, we're really out on this thing because the crank sets, the wheels, and so on. And I started bumping into stuff as I was doing the bike barn, the new modifications. So how does that relate to this? Well, it turns out when you're giving away about 24 wheel sets, or actually 12 wheel sets, 24 complete wheels, and a bunch of cranks and bars and stuff like that, and you start going crazy, you might accidentally give away the pile that was the wheels and the fork and the handlebars and the brakes and everything for this bike. So that means I'm either going to have to come up with the new wheels and I have handlebars, but a new fork and new wheels and so on to get this back in its somewhat original configuration, or I could just leave it like it is. I never planned on keeping this, but I could christen it the most popular comment vote getter, the Golden Goose, and leave it as is and make it kind of a bigger part of the channel, at least for a while, till I get bored with it or something like that. But it is super fun. So I want to know what you think. This is your chance to vote. Leave this like it is. Make it the Golden Goose, a part of KevCentral lore from here on, or at least until I get bored with it, like I said. Or should I wait, get some parts, and put it back together, and then donate it as a factory-ish Mongoose Durham? And by the way, if I do keep it like it is, what I'll probably do is donate the value of the bike to the local trail nonprofit that way. Still not getting it for free, and it would be mine. So what do you think? Comment below with that, because there is, some good about this and more that I want to test. So much more that I want to test on this and see how it's going to hold up. I like these grips. These are super. Oh yeah, by the way, that's new. Yeah, the joys of mountain biking. But these grips, I know of at least 3 people personally that bought these grips just because of this bike, and they love them. And one person even mentioned it's soccer balls, little soccer ball pattern, and they play soccer. So worked perfect for them. But man, I really like these grips. So much about this bike I like. And getting all in the shadows here, but the freaky fork. And I say freaky fork because you know, on a hardtail big box 26er. It's just so unique. But I do like, oh, how about that camera pan? Little swoop there, pretty nice. High budget value here at KevCentral, at least for the bike barn footage. And oh my gosh, it feels so much better. And how do you like the quietness? You're probably getting some echo because I'm underneath the peak of the roof rather than the loft. So get a little echo. I'll work on that later. I've still got probably $500 more worth of stuff to do in here. And the paint alone, this OSB is going to soak up so much. So the paint alone is probably going to cost me $200 to $300. I want to know if this should hang around here at KevCentral as the Golden Goose, or should I, just try to find some parts. I mean, I'm sure I will get some. I probably still have some 26er wheel sets down in the basement that I just haven't come across yet, and forks and so on. Comment and let me know. Thank you for watching KevCentral, and have a great day. Also, bonus points if you comment with how this happened. What do you think happened that caused this? Now, hopefully it's not going to be a ongoing thing, because man, these are super uncomfortable, especially riding a bike with the spoon, the metal spoon they have in them. Very hard to grip. But comment with that as well. Have a great day.